Yo, ladies and gents, thanks for rocking with us right now. The Rib Pod back in the house, July 10th. Victorious Javier. You know how we do it. Come on, fam.
We are back. Come on, man. Welcome. Thank you.
Episode
110.
110. Let's go.
110. Give me mine.
It's July 10th, 2024. It's about 9 o'clock here on the East Coast, 9:15. I think we're live, fam. I think we're live on the
Good.
YouTube. I think we're live out there. Maybe we're trying to get out there on the socials too. I don't
Put
know
pressure on ourselves. We said, yo, we're going to be on at 9. So,
Here we are, yeah.
Can't back out now.
We tried a little bit. We tried to get there closer to 9. But yo, fam,
Yeah,
unbelievable.
nice, fam.
Great to be rocking back with you. I love the Money in the Bank. You got in the background.
Oh,
you got the Revs,
of course.
Revs joint too.
Yep.
Actually going to the Revs this Saturday, fam. Gonna be there with.
I'll see you there. Hurricane Berta is trying to like.
You're gonna be there. Yo, it's Londonderry in the house, Haverhill in the house. We're gonna be there. Supporting the Revs.
Londonderry, according to Prez. Londonderry.
We give those good vibes, fam. You
All
know, we
day.
bring that energy when we get up there in July.
It's like an 81% win, like 81%. So,
hey, speaking of, we'll get into the the stadium talk, fam. We'll get into the Revs, state of the Revs, blah blah blah. Copa going on, Europa. Oh, excuse me,
Euro, Copa.
The Euro Cup, the Copa America, unbelievable, couple of awesome competitions, fam. We get into the Celts, big W. Just
Huge.
won that banner 18.
It's really about just.
These
It's
guys
really about 1-8, baby.
Manhandled. So
we need one more to kind of get that, just have that 2 over, But
wow, that'd be unbelievable. And we lost one too. We're already in the finals and we lost one too.
Wick selling.
Wow.
Good stuff,
Lots of good stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we linked up with the people. So glad
it
to
has
be back.
been.
Appreciate everyone rocking with us like we always do, like we always say. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Yo, hit that little like button. You know what I'm saying? Find us in the algorithm been doing me a little bit weird, fam.
It's a weird place. I don't really want to. Sometimes I want to get caught up in it. Then there's other times I'm like, nah, I want no part of it.
My personal joy, fam. I'm like, yo, how come I have all these weird things coming up?
Well, you say or think it or will it. It's on your phone. You know how that be.
Fam, we'll get into it. Oh man, it's great. It feels good to be back with you. I feel like I needed this too.
Yeah, I could.
Let me get a stretch out. We got a little background, fam.
Oh yeah.
Onward and upward. We got I wrote we got the little screen. I mean the screen.
It's great. No, listen, baby. Onward and upward, right? We started in the basement, baby.
That's a real from the mud.
Look back, sticky icky.
Before we get into the Revs, before we get into football, fam, what about what's cracking right now? What's good with you?
I know, summertime, baby.
Maddie's got the camps going. Henry got the camps going.
Yes.
Shout out to those guys. Obviously, supporters of the show. Your boy, I just went to Patrick Ross's wedding. Shout out, Ben. Knowing Patrick for 20-something years now. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
I remember when he came to visit us in college. He was still in high school, but
UNH, yeah.
Patrick had a fabulous wedding out there in New Jersey. Congratulations to him and his bride.
Congrats, man. Welcome, baby.
The ceremony, unbelievable. The banquet after, the reception, unbelievable. Dance just our hearts away, fam, all night. Just to
look like a great time. Pictures look great. Yeah.
I'm trying to poke some holes in it. Like it was warm, I guess. You can't control the weather, but
it's hot.
Shout out to Patrick and Andrea. Did a fabulous job. I think they're going on a crazy little honeymoon to Tripoli maybe.
Good. They going out to Europe type.
Yeah. It's not Tripoli. I don't know, like the Gold Coast somewhere over there.
Listen, fam. They're going where the waters are nice. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to those
the crystals are blooming.
Yo, had a great 4th of July party at my man Kirk's house. Yo, he got a new indoor pool set up, fam.
Ooh, did you say indoor pool?
I mean, not an in-ground, fam.
In-ground. I'm about to say.
I got excited.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you got the I'm thinking about.
I got an in-ground here in my condo, but
nah, you got a little in-ground in the backyard, fam.
That's awesome.
Just unbelievable. It's got a crazy setup. Got the little diving board.
Beautiful.
We had a great 4th of July celebration. They do a thing every year, man. Shout out to Kirk and those guys.
Oh hell yeah.
Had a fabulous time. Maddie, Jack, Kristen. Yo, shout out to these
guys.
Always throwing a fabulous party.
Yeah, we were up in Old Orchard for the 4th, honestly. And
what's the deal? How'd it go up there?
I mean, it was unbelievable. It's a circus, and that's kind of how I like it. Sometimes, not always, but I was in the mood. They said that. They say, "Yo, you got time?" I said, "Hell yeah, I got time." I went out to Old Orchard. Honestly, I would love to rent out, a beach house up there next year. Honestly, around the same time, we went up there with one of soccer buddies' parents. Lucas, and just kind of linked up and.
Love it.
I walked away and I've been to Old Orchard, but yeah, it was booming. It was high. It kind of gave me like, honestly, like Coney Island, New York vibes, if I'm being honest.
Little Jersey Shore
Nasty,
type vibe.
a little nasty. I liked it.
Little Hampton Beach type vibes.
Yeah.
It's been, like I said, lots been cracking since we last time we connected, man. So again, thanks for all the support, everybody. We're rocking, we're rolling. It's the middle of summertime here. Fam, let's get right into the Revs. I mean, we're gonna be there coming up this Saturday, the 13th, I believe it is. They're on like a little bit of a roll, fam. They're doing their little thing. You know, it's tough to complain about right now. Like I said,
injuries,
I
man.
think
Injuries have been, you know, and we've talked about it. You know, you got Carlos Hill out right now. You know, you've got, you know, Chancalay out for the season. But I mean, obviously not having Hill, not having, you know, one of the most productive players in the MLS. I mean, you're gonna slack. They did have a great win without him. I think that was a home game. Which one was it? It was the one that they lost prior to getting crushed by Columbus. Whereas actually, I think it was between Columbus and Seattle's loss. But either way, I know they had one win without Hill. I can't recall what it was in this moment. But, you know, maybe it was the win over Cincy. I can't recall. But
they won 3-2 against Vancouver.
Vancouver
won 1-0 against the Red Bulls.
I was there for the Vancouver.
They won 2-1 against Cincinnati. That was a huge one.
I think that was the one without. I don't know if they played with Hill that game.
Cincy caught a red card. Columbus beat them 5-1 recently. That was a blowout. They beat Atlanta United 2-1 on a Wednesday.
That was the one, fam, where Hill definitely did not play, and they had to shift to like a Noah Buck and you know, Polster and Kay. You know, those guys kind of held it down in the midfield.
And they just went out to Seattle too. They just went out to Seattle, lost 2-0.
Lost 2-0. I know they called up some young kids from the some young cats from the academy, and you know, I was reading a power rankings thing, and it's just like, when it really comes down to it, you know, Seattle brought on a DP player, and we brought on some young kid from the Revs Academy, and it's like, that's the difference right now in terms of, you know, these guys maybe, I don't want to say like making the playoffs, but in terms of making maybe any serious noise, because, you know, MLS is good, fam. Not to get too deep into it, but the MLS is stacked, bro.
No, it's a great point. And not only that, I was thinking, right when you said that, I was thinking about how our teams, when we played against the Mexican teams in that that Liga MX combo, their rosters are deep, fam. Their payrolls are deep
rosters, and yeah, I mean, I definitely think there's room to grow. I think we've been giving this coach a real tough time. I think around the time when we last recorded, you know, there's some sound bites with him getting kind of pressed by, pressed people, and it's pretty much it didn't sound like he could handle it. And he actually answered the call shortly after that. He started the defender there, which, you know, I think Kessler got injured, but, you know, you had the guy come in. Why am I slacking on the defender's name, fam? Not Farrell, obviously.
Who, Romney?
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
We called for it, fam.
Yeah,
we called for it.
Definitely. And a lot of people called for it, and that's what this coach was getting heat for. But yeah, fam, I'm trying to look. I want to see what their schedule is coming up. We obviously have this game this weekend.
We're sitting 12th out of 15 on the table. We got a couple games in hand. The middle of the pack is pretty all packed up together. Like 8 to 12 is separated by like 3 points here. So looking pretty solid. As far as matches coming up, we're going to be there this Saturday against Orlando City. The Lions coming in, Dustin coming through. We got some folk coming through. They're going to be wearing their Orlando gear. We're going to be rocking together. It's going to be a good time, man.
Yeah, they got a good old squad too. I know they just whipped on someone. Oh, DC, they whipped on them like 5-0. So I mean, DC is one of the worst teams in MLS.
We're at Orlando City. After that, we're at Philly, fam. We're home against FC Dallas.
Yeah. Again, those are teams. When I hear about those teams, fam, they're not. You know, those are beatable teams. Philly is a beatable team. Dallas is a beatable team.
All these teams, like who is not beatable? Do you think?
Well, I can tell you, Columbus, right? They're a solid team. I mean, for obvious reasons, we got whooped. I don't know how the hell we beat Cincinnati, but Cincinnati should be a top team. I mean,
agreed.
I don't want to be running into the Galaxy. I don't want to be running into any of those LA teams. You know, you also have teams like Portland. You know,
but like I'm looking at our schedule, fam. Like so we got Orlando City, beatable. We got Philly, beatable. Dallas, beatable. We got a Leagues Cup. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
against
that's that summer
Mazatlan?
tournament. That's that summer tournament where they get it. It's the the Mexican teams come in. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're on pause for a whole month, and that's all it is.
We
So
got
get used to
Real
that.
Salt Lake, St. Louis, like all these teams are beatable.
Salt Lake
Montreal
is,
again.
Fam, Salt Lake is 12-3-7. They're like the top team in MLS. So that's definitely one team you got to be watching out for.
All right.
In fact, I think they're like probably their best team in MLS. So
that's fun.
Cannot sleep. I just have to call it where it is.
No, I see it right there. I'm looking at the table right now. Fam, I don't even look at the Western Conference to keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying?
I'll keep it a stack with you. I do. So I'm just calling it where I see it in terms of like just powerhouse teams out west. Colorado's up there too. They got Zach Steffen, honestly, as their goalkeeper, which I don't know if any people realize that.
Let's make the prediction for not only this Saturday against Orlando City. Let's make the prediction for the rest of the season. We think if the Revs can sneak into a little playoff spot. Looks to me like top 9 make the playoffs. Maybe 8 and 9 play for like a little play-in spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
Like top 7 go in. Fam, what are we seeing against Orlando City? What are we seeing the rest of the way? Give me something, fam.
It's going to be tough. You got Orlando. They're again they're in 7th. They're still in a playoff position. I could see like a 2-2 draw. I'm going to be honest with you. I call draws a lot, but I see Orlando needing points. I see the Revs needing points, and I just see like high up. Even if there is no hill, they just somehow turn it on. Especially when we're in the building. But more importantly, I think they show up at home games, night game.
2-2's fair. That's a final 2-2. What do you?
I'm saying 2-2, and if not, I'll go 3-2 at best for us Revs. But we're not losing. I'll put it that way.
Oh, I like that. Fair enough. I'm gonna go 2-1. I feel like that's my usual score. We'll take maybe 2 early, try to hold on to it. Dangerous score, as we know, of course. We'll probably be reeling for a long time, but we'll hold on to it. Let one in
I want to
late.
see goals.
I love to see goals.
Yeah, I want to see goals. I want to see a win. I can see it for us. We just got to put it together. So,
fam, we're sitting 12th right now. We think we can move up in the table.
100%.
I think we can.
Yeah,
I think it's
there's no doubt about it. I'm looking at
I like our chances, to be honest.
I love our chances. I think if we can get a result here versus Orlando, that's great. They're sitting in 7. Right. And then I look at the other teams, I'm not trying to overlook a Philly. I'm not trying to overlook any of these other teams. But, I'm looking at Philly, who, again, they'll probably be looking for a win, but I'll take our chances against them.
Hey, I can just tell you as well. You mentioned Orlando, who we're playing on Saturday. We mentioned them quite a bit. But, fam, not too long ago, they were sitting in the basement with us. They were sitting, right side by side with us. So,
yep.
Anything is possible.
Anything. Yeah. The league is weird. Hard to quantify, like, how that really, comes up, but it's just kind of the way it is. It's our Revs wrap up. Just injuries, man. Hopefully, Veroni. I mean, that's been nice too. We gave this guy solid. So much crap throughout the year.
Give him a lot of stick. We'll give him. We'll give him the support. He's been putting goals away.
I mean, he's got like 5 or 6 in the past 7 games, and coming in with quality passes too. So yeah, I'm hoping he kind of just picks up on that and can kind of pick up the slack while Hill's out. It's a DP player. I mean, what more else
you
can we
mentioned
ask for?
Fam, you mentioned some great names though along the way, like Buck has done work, Esmir has done work. They've come in and played like solid.
Even Poster, he's an anchor. He just kind of sits in there.
Poster, fam.
Yeah,
Romney
I love Harks too.
I love
Lima.
Veroni's done really well.
What's up with Baye? I feel like Baye hasn't been. He's pretty much been on the bench, but
Dewan Jones been doing. Brandon Baye come back from injury.
But I seen him on the bench though, fam. I feel like.
I think he's working his fitness up, fam. I think he's over like a serious injury. But more to come, fam. We got a couple predictions out there. We both think the Revs can get into, sneak into the MLS playoffs. So let's go.
100%.
We'll be there Saturday. Might have to go live.
Wasn't great from the beginning, not to cut you off, but
no. We always say that we might go live, and then we're in the zone over there. We're zoning, and it's hard to do, fam. But let's see, fam. Next on the list, let's go with what do you want to talk about? Some Copa. The Euro Cup.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we can just talk about what everyone's kind of just been talking about.
I'm looking at Colombia.
Just really,
Colombia's up 1-0 right now.
I'm not surprised.
In the 66th minute, they have a red card. So that's what's going on right now. That's what I'm seeing. Have you? What's the story you want to talk about? What are you seeing out there, fam? Or like I said, either tournament.
No, I mean, they're both interchangeable. I mean, to sit, they start in the morning, whatever. It goes to the night. I mean, the biggest thing is really, Euro's kind of been a dud. I mean, it's no secret. You see in the memes about it. It's just been somewhat of at least what I've seen. It's not as, great as the tournament. You've been hearing Mbappe, whatever. Obviously, you got teams like England and France who made it to the semis, although it was a great performance by England today to win 2-1, score 2 goals, whatever. But, these teams were not scoring goals and somehow getting by powerhouse teams. And it just kind of, and they were saying it seems like England and France will, it doesn't matter about the skill. We know we got players like Mbappe, Phil Foden, but we're just trying to win the game. We don't care if these guys have 100 dribbles and, we're just trying to win. So, where I'm really going with that is just kind of the style of play, a little bit more boring versus Copa. I mean, you got teams like Argentina, you got these, even Canada, right? Yeah, pressing, playing hard, just kind of cut, even down to the drama, right? The fun of it. Honestly, Copa is just, for me, not to, pick, but for me, it's been a more fun tournament to watch. But I guess shout out to both. It's quality soccer, no matter how you cut it, man. But
it's definitely I agree. It's quality soccer, but it's definitely two different tournaments. It's
100%. I mean,
it's two different.
Watching it, seeing the difference of it, and she's kind of just laughing like.
One so much spicier, fam. One so much spicier.
We literally look forward to the night games because it's just like,
imagine if this was in South America and like real. Some of these stadiums are half sold out. Now the USA got booted.
Crowds, I mean, just on another
level. A little lackluster, but not from what I've seen.
Being down there, it'd be not. It's that
I watched a couple. Right. I watched a couple games like here and there. It's been solid, fam. Solid.
We try and get it. We honestly. I would say for the most part, we've had the game on at nights. 4th of July, we had the Argentina game on. We even came back to the place to like watch fireworks and a game at the same time, which was like an unreal thing to actually do that night.
I think to your point too, though, fam, like a lot of it has been like the favorites, fam.
Yep.
Right, Victorious. They're just they're kind of bullying their way to where they need to be. Not playing real. Finesse, really not playing real style.
I gotta say, Spain has been just incredible. I mean, to knock out Germany and then to knock out France is unbelievable.
Spain's been solid.
Shout out to my homie Johnny. He said Spain straight up even before in the knockout stages after they beat Italy. He's like, Spain's just a team. I don't know if that was like a bias type thing, but he said Spain, and man, stand on business, and look at them now. They're really like taking care of it. Lamine Yamal has just been on a
they're doing what they got to do for sure.
What is that? What is that? 16 years old?
They're doing what they got to do for sure. It's been, I've been trying to catch, like I said, trying to catch as much as I can. It's been tough catching some of it. It's at some weird times sometimes, but even the highlights have been awesome, fam. Been able to catch some of the goals. Mbappe's been playing well, or played, like some of these individual players. It's fun watching them, but like some teams are just so stacked, fam.
I mean, Argentina is just so stacked.
Argentina compared to some of these other Copa teams is like, it's crazy.
No, it's insane. I mean, Canada really tried their damn, and they and the way they played, that's how they've been beating teams and holding teams off. And you talk about playing later in the season, you talk about really, really like stacking up and holding up to it. I mean, that was world-class performance last night versus Canada. Honestly, they just kind of just bullied them, handled. Messi scored. It was all part of it all. All part of it.
I did see that. I know
that. If Colombia pulls this off, which I hope they do, a Colombia-Argentina final is going to be electric, just as much as an England-Spain final is going to be electric in my eyes. So, you got two finals right there. Again, I don't want to, Uruguay could easily, come back and, we'll see.
70th minute.
Either opponent, right, is going to be great for Argentina. And we already know we got the final set up with Spain and England, which, Christ, if I'm going to choose, I mean, I'm saying Spain. I'm going to say Spain.
Of course.
I'm going to say Spain.
It has to be Spain.
Yeah.
Big win today. And I think, England's got a bunch of PKs along the way.
If England does it, I don't want to say I wouldn't be surprised. It's just, right?
And again, they got a crazy roster.
Again, if England wins, it's because, they really do have big-time players. And, a guy like Giroud or a guy like Saka or, Phil Foden, right, can really pop up and, kind of make a play. Lamine Yamal literally did it today at 16 years old. Or yesterday versus France. Yeah. He scored a top bins goal after, France midfielder talking shit to him.
So
it's like
you got Spain, fam.
I got
Spain,
Spain, man. I have to.
And Colombia in the 72nd. Let's say they win. What do you think about Colombia against Argentina?
I
It's got to be
say
Argentina, right?
it's just got to be. I just
Let's
all
watch it.
respect to Colombia, but you know that they're doing everything. They're playing their heart out, and I think both teams can play their heart out. Both teams can go through the hell and high water, but I think when it comes down to it, the quality is there in Argentina. So
I was watching. Marcus and I were watching like something on. I don't know if it was Netflix or what it was, but it was on Messi. It was in Spanish, but it was about him and his, his whole thing going up with Barcelona and like his hormones and like them bidding on him and all that. It's actually really cool. Surprised Marcus got into it, but
you're right when they get into the docs for sure. It's
like, so I was like, how'd you start watching this? But, no, it was pretty cool. For me, Argentina, and again, probably the heavy favorite from the start of the tournament. And then on the other side, I don't, not that I don't want to see England win, but I think Spain's a better team.
Right. I hope England does do it. Honestly, I watched the Prem. I support it. I support both. I don't support some Spanish
I think
teams.
England's got the whole. I think England might have like better individual players, maybe. But like collectively, I think Spain might.
Just the runs that these guys do. It's a symphony. Honestly,
obviously Spain's deep too. Obviously, we're talking about Morata been playing for forever. Any last words, fam, in the soccer world? U.S. Copa, Europa, Europe. Transfer season's coming up.
Just quick club soccer stuff, cover United, United in my eyes, right, is doing some just lovely business. If people haven't been seeing it, they got the coaching stuff kind of settled. They got Ten Hag. They brought Ruud van Nistelrooy. They sacked one of the the other bald assistant, and they put in Ruud. They're making bids, for quality players. And they're just trying to make, they're trying to do the training ground. What's that?
Good vibes over there.
It's better.
I like it.
I think good vibes really turns with winning and actually turning all that into. But the forward from Bologna, Xerxes, nice quality value Dutch guy. He made the Dutch team, but again, just little things that I like seeing that they're doing. The coaching things. Hiring these directors and these guys who, we've talked in past episodes who know, maybe Ratcliffe doesn't know it all, but he knows who to bring in. So to bring in the guys from, Newcastle, to bring in the guys from City, you're hoping that these guys can bring good energy over to the red side. So just quick United talk, obviously glory, all day and more to follow on that. So I just got to throw my plug out there. So.
I like it. Victorious. Always coming through with that plug for United. Fam, let's keep it moving. I just checked off the Revs or, whatever we're talking about, the intro. Now we cross off football. Next, on the board, fam, see the wrestling. Don't make me put your head right through the Spanish announce table and get things real. I saw, by the way, your boy Bret Hart was the first guy to go through the Spanish or break the Spanish announce table.
Bret Hart has the most career wins of any wrestler ever.
I believe it.
I think he's got
best there is, the best was, best ever will be.
Close to 2,000 wins or something.
100 times better than Shawn Michaels too. By the way, it's not even
to me. It's not even close.
I don't even know how about just talk about that,
right? Like just what it means to be. Again, I don't want to shame Shawn, but
shout out
Christ, if you're going
Bret
back,
Hart. Excellence of execution, fam.
Don't get us.
What's going on here, present day? Let's bring it back to July 10th. Come on, like I said, always appreciate everyone rocking with us, man. If you're out there live on YouTube, I don't even know how to see that, fam. But if you're out there rocking with us, Money in the Bank style, we appreciate you, man. Make sure you scroll down, hit that cash in. Fam, bring us up to speed. Bring us up to July 10th, 2024 in the wrestling world.
It's a lot, but the first thing that comes to mind is just Mami is back. Rhea Ripley, for the WWE heads, she's been gone a bit. And there's been so much going on in wrestling, but that's literally the latest thing popping this week in terms of like.
That's the big news for sure.
That's the big news. Dom's been playing or getting played by, Liv Morgan, doing dirty things, you know what I'm saying? Being nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I bet they can't wait to go to Netflix with that one. You know what I'm saying?
Deeds and they're done
nasty little bitch.
Unreal. I like that. She's playing her part, fam. She's doing a good job.
Yep.
I like Liv Morgan. And hey, fam.
She's the champ, fam. They called for it. They wanted it. She's
What
here.
about Dom? He's got to be responsible too. It takes two to
He
tango.
definitely is, and he's gonna have. Honestly, this is gonna.
Now
You're
you
gonna have
gotta
to
call.
answer to a lot of shit, bro. Because you
Yeah.
got caught on camera. They got you on camera, bro. They got him everywhere. You getting stretched out by Liv, the whole thing, bro. So
What?
kissing her.
What's up with
Like
that?
Mommy been watching the whole time, bro. So she's
What's
back. Yeah, a lot of people. It's gonna be tough, fam.
What did Money in the Bank just happen?
It did. It was this past weekend, and
What was?
yeah, I
Give,
mean
give
a
me the
lot went
lowdown on
down.
that. Is
So
that when Mommy came back?
nah, she came back on Raw.
All right.
It was I don't know. I feel like the crowd was asking for it. Maybe they knew about it, but the way they set it up was the last match was Rey Mysterio and Selena Vega versus Liv and Dom, and then yeah, I mean they won. Dom and Liv, that is, Dom and Liv, and then Liv fell on top of him, and then Mommy came out, and then it was kind of the end of it. But more to follow on that story. But for Money in the Bank, we always talk about Melo, but Melo was one of the 6 in the Money in the Bank, and yeah, I mean he had 2 or 3 great spots where he got destroyed.
Ooh.
But that's part of the business, is being able to take those power slams,
Bump and feed, take
bumps,
absolutely.
and he took two good ones in terms of like steel chairs, the ladders, and the whole 9. And
I wish I would have started. We talk about that all the time. Like, those are good to like. They look if done well. They look.
The other
look
day,
good.
Cody Rhodes, right? He gave one of the security guards a crossroads, and they're saying it was one of the best crossroads that anyone has ever
Unbelievable,
bro. He literally spun the dude out the ring, and they're like, I think they were saying Batista gave this man his flowers. Like, someone needs to watch this kid, but. That's just part of the business in terms of being able to take the moves. But yeah, Melo was I didn't think the match was particularly great, if I'm being honest. I thought it was too short. I thought it was just like,
who ended up winning?
It was Drew McIntyre, which I think everyone for the most part knew. I think people were torn up whether it would be Jey Uso or Drew, but Jey Uso is just too hot. He don't need the belt just yet, where he could kind of elevate people, right, and do spots. And that's kind of how Jey Uso.
We talk about that all the time.
Yeah, and that's how Jey Uso is being used right now. He's so hot right now in terms of just the fans, where man can just lose in a main event type match, come out the next day and just battle out with Chad Gable, which is what he did, and making it align with the Wyatt Six and Bray Wyatt, which is a whole nother thing. Bray Wyatt's brother is like now taking over that whole eerie, creepy thing, and again, more to follow on that, but he's doing an unbelievable job, and it's scary how much Bo Dallas resembles Bray Wyatt, his brother.
Hey.
So, again, more to follow on that, but right now,
wow.
Chad Gable's been a victim, and Jey Uso keeps just like running away. So
I like that.
Yeah, no, it's deep. It's deep right now.
I heard a little bit of it when it happened, but Pat
McAfee's been given a few boxes. They've been doing these videos.
I didn't catch on to it. Like I didn't catch on who it was and what like you just broke it down a little bit for me. So
it's
that
pretty
was helpful.
It's pretty cool. Again, I don't more to follow on it. I think there's going to be so much more to tell on it, but the story that Bray Wyatt, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Is he after you, Bray?
No. I'm like, how is this?
I thought the Wyatt Six was after your ass, fam. I thought they were about to get you, fam. I'm about to say, yo, don't take my cuz. Now, that's honestly, those are, those are the things that kind of come to mind, again. And then, I mean, I can't not mention it, but the bloodline, fam. I mean, you've got literally, they're just flooding, fam. Finals and Fotus and Tongans and Tongaloans and all sorts of types of Solo Sokoas, fam. They're everywhere. They're popping up everywhere.
They're here.
And there's more coming. It's really coming down to, Roman Reigns, I mean, and they killed Paul Heyman. Poor Paul.
I saw you, yo.
I mean,
talk about a couple bumps.
Fam, they didn't, I mean, man.
Talk about the Spanish announce table.
Christ. I mean, my mom was like laughing about that shit. Like she sent an emoji laughing. Like I'm like, man, you never got the people. Fam.
He been doing it, fam.
It's honestly, that's class. You talk about the drama. You talk about like the theater of it. I mean, if you didn't watch that and tune in to see that, that's prime right there, baby. Right? And Jeremy, Fatu, the new one who came in, I can't even keep up. Honestly, Jacob Fatu, this dude is like He's a war machine, fam.
What do you think?
Everything like.
What do you think of the new bloodline? What do you like? The Roman?
I love it because it's gonna be.
It's all young cats.
Of course, but it's gonna be OG is gonna come back. Roman is gonna be Jimmy is gonna be Jay, right? They're all gonna have to get together. Fuck it, throw Sami Zayn in there. You know what I'm saying?
Bring back going on.
100%. And then all against these new bloods. But I'm hearing that one of them is an insider.
Oh,
that he's really doing work for Roman. You know what I'm saying? Ops is always watching.
Ops. How many?
Can't get in. Options. It's the ops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
get
plus 5.
Out. It's the ops.
Hey,
yeah, they're always watching, fam. So it's there's an op inside the bloodline. I'm hearing, and just I love wrestling. I love wrestling.
What's going on? You watching AEW at all?
I mean, I know Swerve is holding his own, and honestly, that means something. I think it's not about the race thing, but if we're talking about it, that's how they're big. I want to say they're big on it, but this man is holding his own, bro.
I like that.
He's got a certain crowd coming in there doing their thing, and I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not making that like the number one thing, but people are gonna look at that as, if is he gonna lose his belt in 1 month to just some random guy? And he hasn't. He's held it all, and he's held fucking, from what I understand, great matches for him. He beat out Will Ospreay. I don't know. I have to ask my brother about that, but
I told you I was out at the bar one time. I saw AEW was on the telly, and Swerve. Unbelievable.
Whatever the fuck he does, but
no, I haven't. Yeah, I've been sleeping on the wrestling scoop, fam. So you definitely just drop some.
I'll keep going. I mean, do I watch AEW? No, but do I know stuff about AEW? Of course. You know what I'm saying?
What are we looking forward to? What's on the horizon here? On either, what I'm saying, either one.
SummerSlam. I mean, Gunther has called out Damian Priest. CM Punk ruined it for Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank. I mean, that to me is and then Seth Rollins is also enthralled into that. There was some mix-up, too, at Money in the Bank where, Damian Priest did get pinned 1, 2, 3, and it didn't really, it was a botch.
It was a dusty finish?
It was a botch. They said Money in the Bank was kind of a botch, pay-per-view.
Oh.
And you sent me that video of this is always stock,
oh, that was a botch.
Yeah, and it happens, but it was definitely Money in the botch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. What about, anything like any new people?
I'm just saying.
I've been seeing Braun Breaker fam coming up and doing work.
That's another one too. There's controversy. There's people saying he shouldn't have lost clean to Sammy, that he should have beat Sammy. Why is Sammy beating him? It's respect Sammy. This motherfucker beat Gunther.
Wow.
Beat him, broke his neck and pinned him. What are we talking about here?
Sorry, put some respect.
You're telling me Braun Breaker is gonna beat Sami Zayn after this man just beat Gunther? Get out of my face.
1, 2, 3.
He did clean.
Not happening. Sorry, Braun Breaker.
Sorry. I mean,
buck
respect
stops
too.
Here.
Maybe they messed up on maybe they shouldn't have booked that match. I don't know. It's
yeah, maybe.
I know he had a great match the other day against Ilya Dragunov on Monday night. Just it's the second hour going into last whatever. It's the going into the third hour basically. Kind of you don't think about those matches, but
speaking of the third hour, we're going here into the 33rd minute here on episode 110.
Nice.
Rip Pod in the house.
Yeah.
What can we say what can we say on the final word on wrestling, fan, before we jump into some basketball Banner 18 talk for the Celtics?
Nah, man. Again, SummerSlam coming up in August. I think they're doing that in Cleveland. I don't know what's out in Cleveland, but that's I think that's where they're doing that. I guess more to follow on who's going to be. Again, I already know they've called Gunther versus Damian Priest because Gunther won King of the Ring. And in terms of the women's side, outside of Mami coming back and wanting to beat Liv Morgan's ass, right? Bloodline, Wyatt Six. Always love to see the homie Mello battling out there with those guys. I want to see him get that U.S. title shot with Logan, but we'll see. We'll see. Hoping for that.
Yep. Well, more to follow, fam. Lots. I feel like always is something popping on WWE. There's always something on the horizon.
Yep.
There's always a new little storyline coming through. Always little nuggets being dropped here and there. So that's that's why
I think between the Bloodline, the Wyatt Six, and just Cody Rhodes just trying to just do his thing out in SmackDown. CM Punk. I mean, again, I wasn't the biggest CM Punk fan, but he's reeled me in, fam. His words, I don't particularly love him. I like the drama he brings, and I like all this shit that he kind of been doing the Drew McIntyres. So for that, I'm okay with. So
there we go, fam. Let's do this. We're gonna cross off wrestling, fam.
Cross it.
Unbelievable, great
People are
job.
done.
People just heard. Here we go. Next, Celts banner 18. Celts,
Wow, what a shift.
Lost 3 games on that playoff run, fam. Went 16-3 in the playoffs.
It's actually unbelievable to hear it like that.
Dominated during the regular season. Jaylen Brown MVP. Jason Tatum unbelievable in the final game, almost a triple double. Just I don't know if we could go on and on, fam. We saw. You know who I was most happy? I was gonna say Peyton Pritchard shining, fam. At the end of like each half, each quarter, doing his thing, and like the team was like
at halftime basically.
He wanted that rock, and he was about that business, fam.
Yes, he was.
We saw Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, who I gave him a lot of stick all year, fam. We're like, where's Drew Holiday? Why we sign this man? We signed him to a crazy extension too. He's 34. He's not young.
Nah, I remember us. Yeah, we definitely asked questions around that. We were
asking questions. This man showed up big time. Derek White showed up. Al Horford.
Extension
playing
for
through injury.
Derek White too. Fam, they're retaining 13 out of their 15 players.
Bring them on back.
Of the two that they're not even bringing back, they bring in the kid in the 31st. Whoever the 31st pick is, I can't remember. Whoever that tall white boy was, but he's coming in. He's coming in. So that's bringing back the whole core. They just signed this dude to an extension. What's up?
2 back to back. Let's go.
Yes, we need it too. Need it. Honestly, why not? Why not?
There was like a YouTube documentary and all that stuff, fam. Have you watched that at all?
Nah, I didn't know there was a YouTube doc on that.
There's been like a YouTube doc on the 2024 season Celtics.
I like that.
They had a team following around, cameras following around the whole year.
Yeah, dope.
So that's already like they got either a preview of it or like something already out on YouTube. So I gotta check that out for sure.
No, I'm definitely.
Do you think Jaylen? Who did you have as your MVP, fam? Jaylen Brown.
I mean, I felt like it was just a trend. I mean, he had won in the finals. I mean, I felt like he played well enough to win it, and just kind of felt like, I felt like deservedly. I mean, he got it. I mean, that's just kind of what it was. There were times where I'm like, all right, Tatum, we wanted more. He didn't do it. And for Jaylen, I would say he played better than probably most expected him to, and he didn't shit the bed. They all played collectively. I mean, I can't be mad that he won it.
Well, you know what you said? You said something at the start that caught my ear, and it made me think of like he was the Eastern Conference Finals champion? I mean,
yes.
The Eastern Conference Final, and I think he has been before, whatever. But like, it's almost like he had the belt coming in, like someone had to take it from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it was really that he had to just kind of.
He was a champion, and someone like you had to like knock him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to play like shit, and he didn't play like shit.
Yeah,
he actually played well.
He maintained. He for sure.
He really was.
His defense was locked down. He played 2 ways.
It was a redemption story for him. Honestly, I couldn't have been any happier for him. I mean, talk about people absolutely killing him last year. I don't think we quite killed him. I think with anyone, we're just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you're turning the ball over. You can't dribble to your left. You're killing us. The man came back, just completely stone-faced everyone in these interviews, had world-class answers, and fucking won a championship. And basically said, I'm still here. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
This team answered all the questions, fam.
Answered every question, bro, and hit it on the dot. Won the Eastern Conference. They didn't get All-Star, but whatever.
First team, only one first team all NBA.
Or the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Didn't get that. That's all fuel to the fire, bro.
Only. I think these couple guys made like second team all.
It's all fuel to the fire. You wanna get off? You wanna piss someone off like that? All right, find out.
Unbelievable.
Fuck around and find out.
And the whole team coming back, man.
Real quick. The algorithm was like
they were saying Kyrie and Luka were gonna what a unbelievable duo. World class.
And it was. You got to give credit for what they. You got to give credit for what they did. It just they ran into what is a better team, a better whole team.
Ran into some dogs,
like literally, like. I mean, they're also dogs, but we had several.
Damn Hauser.
Yeah, we had dogs who had dogs. You know what I'm saying? Who had dogs? They had like, okay, 2 dogs, but what's better than 2 dogs, fam?
It's unbelievable. Rice dogs.
Several.
Sunglasses. Unbelievable, fam. That was a little German right there. Yo, fam. What else? You seeing anything around the NBA? We know that USA joint going on right now.
I'm a
Olympics.
Spurs fan, right? And I'm gonna, before I cut you off with the USA, I'm a Spurs fan.
Draft, fam.
I love CP3 going there for a year, right? I know we ain't gonna win a championship. If we make playoffs, that's unbelievable. It's just we want these guys to get better. They drafted this kid from Duke. I want to say they drafted a good guard out from Duke there, who, from what I understand,
from UConn.
UConn.
Guy from UConn.
Thank you.
He's legit.
He's the one of the championship guys.
Yeah,
you know
legit.
what I'm saying?
I think he's solid.
I don't know his name, but I know about him.
Great system, great program to get really drafted by. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to a jokes squad.
So I'm excited about that guard play coming in for the Spurs. It's what they needed. It's what they didn't have in terms of being able to be a little bit better. And
that's a great call.
Wemby. So
I think they'll make the playoffs now with CP3.
I love it.
You know what? One thing I just got to tap into real quick is some of the contracts that was handed out, fam, or are handed out, we got some guys on fairly relatively good deals, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
D White, we got him on a good deal, 4 years.
How the hell did we do that? How the hell did we pull that off? I
feel like we've got a 2 year, $60 million deal, something like that. I feel like we got, Jason Tatum just got us a great deal, right? Whatever. But I'm seeing some rookies or some guys coming up on their second deal. I just saw this guy Franz Wagner from Orlando.
I know. I was
he's getting a 5 year, $280 million deal.
That's stupid.
And I'm
what?
Franz
Wagner's but you know what though? I mean, but fam, the NBA, the money in the NBA is just stupid.
Unreal,
I mean, it's lucrative. I don't even, I don't have the best vocabulary in the world, but it's all those things that it's rich. It's
can't hate the play. You gotta hate the game, right? And if they're handing out those contracts, they got to be making money still. So
I mean, that's why you got these young guys who are they'll ask them. One kid, they're like, "Oh, how do you feel about playing the NBA?" He's like, "Well, bro," he's like, "I'm an NBA player. I'm so grateful for being here. You don't even understand, bro.
Crazy. I mean, that's a good attitude to have. I bet you.
Honestly, you're seeing a lot more of the younger kids. It's weird. It's almost like some of the younger cats now almost know you got to fucking behave and you can't be an idiot. Where some of the younger kids, some of the kids who are older than them still didn't almost learn. It's weird. It's almost
good.
It is. I'm seeing it with I'm seeing smarter kids come over the last few years. And I'm hoping that's a change with just understanding the culture versus kids who didn't get it going into the I don't want to call it pandemic area, but it's
that all makes sense, fam.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It should be about that.
Yeah. You want these younger cats coming through, you want to have hope that all right, I hate to see weak draft classes, and I think this last NBA draft class was super strong, from what I understand.
I heard it was kind of weak.
I heard it was weak, but then I was also hearing there's also some mental with some. I guess maybe I'm thinking of one cat particular, the dude from Philly. Well, a lot of people kind of stressing about him, talking about he's a TikTok dude, but whatever. But man is actually composed, and so maybe I'm just drawing that one example. But I read up on dude, and apparently he's a good. I mean, I don't care what I'm not talking about TikToks, fam. But I'm talking about the dude who got Hello Kitty nails and shit.
He seemed a little spicy for me.
Yeah, no, of course, but man can ball. But I'm saying he got a good head on his shoulders.
Well,
man,
speaking of
man knows how to talk and he knows what he's doing. So
speaking of that, kids, having a good head on their shoulders, blah blah blah. I'm gonna ask you about one draft pick. This will be our last little NBA joint. We'll hit PG up real quick. Bronny James, fam, got drafted. He got a guaranteed 4 year deal, whatever. What's his scoop? What do you think about that whole joint?
Nah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, if you didn't think that was gonna happen, you're a fool. It was gonna happen. Did he earn it? Sure. I mean, I guess, right? You play, so you play, I guess, right? You. I mean, I don't know enough about it, fam. You know what I'm saying? To say if he deserves it or not or whatever. But if you think of it in terms of there are other players in the NBA, I'll put it this much, who damn well they're not drafted to win the NBA championship. They're gonna average 5-2. They're gonna average 4-3, but they might bring this and this to the team. I don't know what Bronny brings to the game. I don't. So, all I know is he got drafted, and people can't be surprised that happened. I mean,
Fam, 100%. I'm gonna piggyback off of that. What are you talking? Hopefully, nobody's surprised that he got drafted.
I mean, you can't be surprised, and you can't even. I mean, if you want to be mad about it, then you're probably mad about a lot of other things in life.
For sure,
you know.
And also too, like I'm just thinking too, like his dad's the most famous basketball player of all time.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants, bro.
The Lakers
he can have it however he wants.
The Lakers, and obviously, you know, come on, like Jordan, Kobe, some other guys in the mix, but I'm just saying, like, especially this era that we've grown up in. The Lakers just made a little business decision, bro. Like, yo, we signed
it's a marketing
LeBron.
thing too. I mean, you're gonna make money whether people like it or not.
Just consider it part of the deal that you just gave Bron.
It's really it's
$8
just
mil. All right, that we just tacked that onto the. You know, what I'm saying, like, and I heard something too. It's like, yo, you always see, you know, like when you go driving down the road, what do you see when you know, like the plumbers, like, you know, Bailey and Sons.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, they were talking about Jerry West, and you know, this man, you know, Jerry West has his whole family.
When you see all the Jerry Jones,
yeah, Jerry. I meant to say Jerry Jones, not Jerry
same
West.
Thing. I was gonna say when you see all the NFL executives, all these team owners, all the the coaches, even right.
Yep.
You have like Kyle Shanahan.
Bill Belichick's son. What has Bill Belichick's son ever done? But he's a defensive coordinator. So I mean, this shit is all over the place.
All over the place. So if you're not mad about one, don't be mad about the other.
And motherfuckers, you probably had a job one day that probably put you onto it. Same shit. So it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, people are stupid, but you know, it is what it is. You can't control that shit. I mean, I just don't know shit about his ball playing skills. I mean, he's an average ass player.
Nah, to me in my head, I go like number one, it's a business decision just to keep Bron around and keep him happy.
Definitely.
Number one. All right. Number two, he might be a little diamond in the rough, fam. I don't know. He's like athletic.
Listen, I hope he
like the 56th pick.
My man.
I mean, the guaranteed contract or whatever might be a little extra, something or whatever. But
the bar is mad low for Bronny, bro. This man, all he has to do is average like 10.
Not even, fam.
Yeah. Bro, not even 10. You're right. Average minutes, bro. Just stay on the roster, bro. Yep. Be like a guy.
Be competent.
Don't be a fucking Thanos.
Be competent, fam.
Don't be a Thanos, though. Don't be like a.
I heard he asked for a trade request.
Who, Thanos?
Thanasis? Yo, he asked for a trade, fam.
What's he trying to do? You trying to leave Big Bro? Yeah. Big Bro's probably like, all right.
That's a word on the street, fam. All right, yo, that's a basketball tip. Fam, we're coming into some golf. I asked you if you wanted to golf on Friday, fam. Nah?
Fam, I can't. I got to close the office, fam. I already told you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to report your ass, yo.
Yeah, I was saying ops. I'm saying people like you.
Yo, golf world, fam, we're hitting in the Scottish Open. It starts at 2.
Where you going, Methuen? You said Methuen?
Yeah, it's in Methuen.
What time you guys really start? You know what I'm saying? I might do like a...
Dip out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-oh, I don't know if we need all that. But fam, we got the Scottish Open coming up. The Open is coming up the week after that. You know what I'm saying? The British Open or whatever you want to call it.
This week.
The Open. This week's the Scottish. It's like a little warm-up joint. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're on here on the Rip Pod. So much golf has happened this year. It's been like a little wild season,
isn't it?
Yeah, there's
like once we get to the British stuff, it starts to get like.
Yeah, I want to say it's like 8 events left.
Yep. Castle starts showing up, and I'm like, this is like the end.
Yep. So here we go. It's definitely the home stretch here. Well, I don't know if you got any intel, fam. You've been playing it all on the DK streets. How you feeling? But to me, I'm like, golf has been like so blah this year, bro. It's been like Scotty Scheffler's won a few tournaments. We've been hearing about the live guys and like that whole shit. Rory been a choke artist, but like nothing like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still feel like, again, and take it for what it is. You know, my value for golf is what it is. But when I do the eyeball test and I see the rosters, still seems like pretty decent golfers though. Like I'm still seeing a good, you know, it's Hideki Matsuyama. You know
for sure.
I'm just like you know, Scotty's still in the mix. You know, Rory McIlroy. Is it Roy or Rory? What the hell is his name?
Rory. Yep.
For Rory, this man really has not won a major in
10 plus years. Yeah, dude.
That's kind of weird.
I mean, there's only 4 of them a year, which is
tough. No, I mean,
there's like 20.
But there's also, you know, very few golden child who get like promoted without winning.
That's a fact, Jack.
But I guess if you're good at talking and kissing ass, then
you know what I was thinking too is like Liv they stole a lot of guys who are like They stole like a couple top dogs, but they stole a bunch in like that second little third tier. Who when the top dogs are out, those guys shine, and now
Yes.
that's made like a big gap in the PGA. So like that now is like the guys who are like basically.
I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? The guys who are like fourth or fifth tiers now
that
automatically
could have been
jump.
like Cam Thomas or what's the dude with the mustache?
These guys like leapfrog like two or three.
Cam Thomas, John Hamm,
Cam
Smith. A few of those guys.
John
Rahm, right?
Damn, this guy.
John Hamm.
He said Cam Thomas and John Hamm.
Hamon.
It's Cam Smith and John Rahm. Give me mine, fam. Yeah, like I said, golf has been weird. Golf has been weird. I know I went out there and played recently, fam.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst fucking rounds of my life, and I was ready to
kill somebody. You were saying that.
I was ready to slap somebody upside the head. I was playing with me and Kirk against Festa and Eddie.
Crazy.
Festa and Eddie over here fucking high-fiving, like, cheesing the whole way. Fucking playing grab ass.
Hey, great shot.
Oh, good putt, good. Eddie fucking sinking putts from fucking 30 feet away off the green, sinking.
He probably like no reaction too. Like he knows that if he reacts.
Nah, he gives. He throws like a little fist pump in there. A
little humble.
Yeah, exactly.
A little humble pump.
I'm like, Eddie, get out of here with that shit. So no more giving strokes. I'm not.
A wicked nice guy.
So of course, come on. We say it all in jest. We love Eddie. We love Festa,
for sure.
All these guys, man. Just pumped we could even go and play golf.
I'm out here virtual golfing, fam, in this VR.
Wow.
That's my safe spot, fam.
Well,
seen a lot of videos out there, some weird golf stuff going on, but I stay in the confines of my home when I do golf, and that's honestly, it's cool, because they got the Top Golf thing, which is kind of dope. It's silly, but I told you, I'm just trying to short game, not the putting, but like. Obviously when I first started golfing, all I want to do is just what anyone just drill it, right? Like 300 yards. But, the more you play, the more you want to kind of get that, that. But
I made a birdie in the last time we played, fam.
Hold up.
I'll give it to him. Boom.
I was a little off there, but it's more like
fam.
Yeah, just trying to get more of that.
On that note, I think we're gonna cross off golf. That was a great swing to leave the episode. The golf section there, fam.
Lost you for a second.
Catch me at Hickory Hill, 4:40 on Friday.
Wow.
I'm gonna be there. We need one too. We have 3. So let's see what happens. I might reach out to my buddy Jared Andriozzi. Yo, fam. On to the overtime, fam. I'm gonna kick off the overtime too, fam. I've been joining. I joined like the people in Market Basket, whatever. Yeah. And I just got one of the things too, and a couple things that aggravate me, like when people don't put the stick behind, when you're going, you load up your groceries and you can't put the little divider. People can't just be bothered to put the divider, which to me is fucking unbelievable. And then also
I don't want my stuff mixed in.
And then people also don't put their cart back. After they're just reckless with their cart and just fucking leave it out there to manhandle someone else's car.
Someone did it at Target the other day, and I don't understand it because the Target ones are so damn close to your car. I get Target has 100,000 handicap spots, but
I see people, fam, walking like when there's a sidewalk, people have to walk in the street. I see bikes that are a motorcycle the other day. I was in traffic, motorcycle whip. No, I was in traffic the other day, like heavy traffic. Motorcycle just gets to whip through right in the middle and whip. Yeah. I always see, be careful, look twice for motorcycles. But I see them fucking dipping and dodging, diving, dipping, dodging. Fam, why are people so ignorant, fam? Why are people so what's going on? Can you be an asshole all the time? Like, can you not? Why can't people put the thing behind their groceries? Why can't people put their cart back, fam?
I would just yeah, I mean, that's like the car stuff. Like, I think anyone, right? I mean, it's that's a tough place, bro. It's a lot of people on the road, a lot of emotions. So it's hard to car stuff. For the most part, we all get a pass. For the most part, I'd say if you're watching this and you're hearing this, just be better on the road. But
if you're in the left lane and people are right behind you, fam, just get out.
Definitely get out.
We just go right over to the middle lane, chill.
Just get the hell out.
I hate people just chilling in the left lane, fam. I'll kill.
There's no need for it. There's really no need for it. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but you know, people suck, fam. It's
I
a
don't get it, yo.
you know, we were talking, you know, earlier today about just food and like just, you know, just etiquette and just like, you know, who's making your food. And, you know, I joked them, I said to you, I said, how many damn times do you think we've eaten fucking dandruff? You know what I'm saying? Which is nasty. It's like, I need to see gloves. I need to
Nah,
see hair ties.
fam.
But,
You
you
know
know,
what?
these are all things that, you know.
Have you eaten any good meals lately, fam? Have you eaten? Let's switch it up. Have you eaten any? It's been, like I said, it's probably been like a month since we joined with the
Nah, it's
people.
definitely been a
Episode
month.
110 here. We're on the outro, folks. That's where we're at. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Episode 110. The boys are here, victorious. Up in New Hampshire, boy Javier. What's the meal situation, fam?
Food for sure, fam.
Grill been firing up. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. We grilled up. Lucas had a game last night, and after he's like, man said he wanted a steak.
Ooh.
I said, say less, brother. We went to Hannaford, grabbed 3 little porterhouse steaks. Actually, 2. We split one, but either way, it felt like 3. Yeah. I mean, grill life is the best life, fam. Seafood stuff, too. You know, this is the lobster roll season. This is crab roll season. This is whatever you like, you know. So, yeah, I've had a few good lobster rolls. Trying to think where the hell it was from. Actually, we're out in Maine. Fam, I love Maine. Love Maine.
Solid. Maine solid. I got a like a dark spot in my place for Maine.
Yep.
I gotta get over it, but I gotta figure that out.
It's fair. I've found a lot of love and compassion for the state of Maine. Every time I go, it just brings me fucking nothing but pure joy. I've been boating up there. I've been, you know, I did 4th of July up there. I'm going back up in 2 weeks. Joined Sebago Lake. Like,
yo, last time we were up in Maine,
I've been to Puerto Rico because how dark I am. I said, nah, bro, I've been to Maine. Like,
last time we were up in Maine, my man Marcus came back with the medal. You know what I'm saying? Took a little belt back with Seacoast. Took the People's Championship back.
Wow, that was up in Maine, fam.
Put a little shimmy. Yeah, that was up in Maine. Put a little shimmy up. This team was tied in the championship game 3-3.
Wow.
Put a little move, little this, that, and the other. Shake and bake. Thank you very much. Blasted a goal. Put his team up 4-3. They ended up winning, I think, 5-4 in the final.
That was huge, fam.
Woo!
Medal season. Let's go.
So, that's what we were doing last time up in Maine, but
great stuff.
Yeah, fam. I was just thinking, the meal that I have. Yeah, I know you. I love seafood too. I'm allergic to shrimp, but I love haddock. I love fish sandwiches.
Yep.
I like scallops. I like clams. I like fried clams. What else? Lobster. Give me a lobster roll right now. I'll devour one.
For sure. Honestly, I love a crab roll. They're like, you know, they're obviously it's not, you know, lobster, but it hits. Beach Plum does a really good one, actually. But
so, I just gotta again, just how the food we had at Patrick's wedding, and Andrew's wedding. So we missed. There was like a pre-ceremony champagne that we missed. It was like 5 to 5:30, and we tried to hit the shuttle up. Whatever. We missed it. So we got there for the ceremony. Like the ceremony was 5:30. We got there right for the start. Perfect. Nice, quick ceremony. Everyone came down. All the kids. Speaker said his joint.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome. Then we went after cocktail hour.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Free drink, open bar, free drinks everywhere, free food, just delicious.
Amazing.
There was a martini bar, espresso martini bar. I was like, yep, I need one of those. And then there was like pasta bars, fam. Like there's unbelievable pasta bars.
No one's going home hungry, and if you're fucking drunk, you're gonna definitely be nice and full.
Fam, an unbelievable pasta bar going, and then people going around with apps. Then I walked in like another room, fam.
Yeah.
There was like carving stations all on one side, fam. There was like cheese and crap
stuff.
They had brisket.
Stop.
They had steak.
Stop.
They had
I'd be throwing up everywhere, fam.
They had a little pig, fam, like a suckling pig, crispy. They had 3 carving stations. Fam, they had all kinds of meats, salamis, dry meats. They had a whole bunch of like pot stickers. They had like people coming around with past apps.
Dumplings.
They had dumplings, fam. They had people going around with past apps. I had lobster mac and cheese.
Stop.
I had sirloin on a baguette or something like crostini.
I was at a great wedding, and I mean, they gave a few things. You know, no disrespect.
Steak and potatoes for the joint.
The cheeseburger.
The steak and potatoes for the meal. The salad. I mean, everything, fam. The cake. Yo,
Nah,
just
it
a fact.
just
That was,
feels
yo,
it
shout
it
out to these guys again, man.
for sure. It sounds like this was like,
Yo, went
you
to New
know,
Jersey. They did it right. They did it absolutely right. So thanks again, yo. Hopefully they have Amalfi Coast. Maybe the Amalfi Coast is where Patrick is and Andrea are going. So shout out to those guys, man. And they're doing it.
Sound like a gang.
Yo, I think they're doing all right. So fam, what else we got cooking? You got anything else on the outro, fam? Any OT action before we leave the people? Episode 1010 here on this Wednesday. Oh,
just got to give a shout out to the soccer peoples, man. The soccer world is, you know, in our eyes, it's a big world. To some, it's a small world, right? So shout out to my little Lucas out there playing with, you know, the homie Kulig and the, you know, out in Drake it. You know, again, what I love about, you know, what Lucas has been able to do at a young age of 7 is be able to mix in with different soccer cultures already. He's already been associated with you guys over there at Hero Youth Soccer, being with Drake, associated with Henry and these guys I've been doing. I just love to see it, right? Being in Londonderry, obviously it's great. So, you know, shout out to my little Lucas. He's playing up with 10 and 11-year-olds. He's the only 7-year-old out there playing. So told him I'd talk about him tonight. So, buddy, keep going. Keep playing hard. We got 4 games more in the summer. Go, Lucas, go. You know, so let's go, baby. And then shout out to Henry and Matt. Again, these guys got camps like you had mentioned at the beginning, fam. Shout out to Henry. I got to give shout out to my boy. You know, definitely a plug. My man starting up a club soccer. Ages, you know, if
let's
you're born
go ahead.
2013 to 2017. Get out there. We got the links on the socials. So, you know, you'll see it. It is Rangers Foot Academy. It's going to be in the fall. It's going to be in the winter. In the spring, you can do sessions, I believe, each like session. But shout out to Henry. Reach out to him.
Nice
and,
hand.
yeah, man. Matt Correa coming up with the camps out in Drake it. So, yeah, this is my quick little soccer plug, fam. You had mentioned it with Marcus up in Maine. Got me going. Got me thinking of the boys. Here we with soccer, Londonderry Soccer, Methuen, Drake it, Salem State. I mean, Riv. I mean, everyone, man. Everything. USA Soccer. Everything, fam.
Yeah, a lot of soccer action, fam. Definitely, yeah, you're 100% right about that. Last thing I'm going to say, fam, my wife's birthday tomorrow, Kristen's birthday tomorrow.
Wow.
Shout out to Kristen. 7/11 is her birthday. So shout out to Kristen. We're going to do a little celebrating, get a little cheesecake. I got her some chocolates, fam. She's gotten into tennis. I got a couple tennis balls. I already got a tennis racket.
Wow, my dad would be proud to hear about the tennis stuff, by the way.
A couple little joints, you know what I'm saying? Here, there, you know what I'm saying? We don't really, I didn't get anything too major.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be all that. We get,
that does not have to be all that.
We celebrate life regularly, so maybe try to grab a little bite to eat tomorrow. It's supposed to be hot again, yo. The weather's been.
It's gonna be like this for the next
I'm glistening, fam. You know what I'm saying? My face is
if
shiny.
I didn't have this AC on back here, I mean, I'd be even more shinier than I am right now. But
gotcha. But no, I just wanted to shout out Kristen real quick. Yo, all the birthdays. My sister's was yesterday. And Jeff Costa yesterday. There's a July 9th.
That's right. A lot of
shout out those guys. Yeah, fam. Yo, you said it right. All the soccer stuff going on, fam. Shout out to all the people, you know what I'm saying, affiliated with the Rib Pod, affiliated with Victorious, affiliated with your boy Javier. Fam, what else? That's it, fam.
That's it, baby. We, 110. I think we gave it to him. It's been nice to be back again. Subscribe, like, share, all that. Hit us with a comment. Yes. Let us know.
I can put that on next thing. I can put that on next time. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Rib Pod, like, share, subscribe. Here we go, yo. Starting the graphics, fam.
Hey, yo, that's number one. We'll talk about it later, but we need to bring Shane back, fam. We need to bring Shane back. All right.
Wow.
So to be continued on that one, but.
Yeah, we'll be at the Revs game on Saturday, man. Rip Pod will be there. We'll be in attendance. Shout out to everyone going there. If you see us, holler at us. If you're going, holler at us. Fam, as always, great job. Great to link up. Episode 110. I got a fucking burp over here.
Let it out.
Episode 110, fam. Great job. Yo, thanks for rocking with us, everyone. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate it. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace. Take the shoes off.
Hey, yo. Hey.